In this video, we are going to show you the top 10 safest states in United States in the year 2023. Indicators that were used to determine the safest states include DUIs per capita, road quality, unemployment rate, debt per income, poverty rate, number of mass shootings, assaults per capita, law enforcement employees per capita, and the share of families with children aged 0 to 17 who feel they live in safe neighborhoods. Each state was given a score between 0 and 100 for each metric, with 100 being the safest. This score was used to determine which states are the safest in the U.S. Number 10, Rhode Island. The smallest state in the country by total area, Rhode Island was also the 10th safest state of 2023, posting a total safety ranking of 58.99. Rhode Island's highest sub-rankings were 6th place in personal safety and 10th in emergency preparedness. Rhode Island's safety can be seen manifesting in many other metrics as well. For example, Rhode Island has very low rates of missing persons and gun violence, and typically boasts the lowest rate of human trafficking of any state in the U.S. Number 9, Washington. Not to be confused with Washington, D.C., the West Coast state of Washington posted a 2022 safety ranking of 59.44, the 9th highest of any state. Washington ranked 5th in workplace safety, 7th in financial safety, and 9th in emergency preparedness. Washington also has one of the highest life expectancies of any state. Number 8, Minnesota. Minnesota ranked the 8th safest state in the U.S. in 2022, with a total score of 59.81. Minnesota ranked 3rd for road safety, 4th for financial safety, and 6th for workplace safety. Minnesota has a high percentage of adults with a rainy day fund and very few uninsured people in its population. Additionally, the state has the second fewest fatalities per 100 million vehicle miles of travel. Like several of its safety-minded peers, Minnesota is considered to be one of the healthiest states in the U.S. and has one of the highest life expectancies in the country. Number 7, Connecticut. Connecticut posted a 2022 safety score of 59.88, ranking 1st for personal safety, and between 17th and 27th in other major categories. This consistency earns Connecticut the rank of 7th safest U.S. state. Connecticut has a very low rate of gun violence, one of the lowest rates of missing persons in the country. In cities such as Weston, Ridgefield, Easton, New Canaan, and Madison, the violent crime rate is just 3 events per 100,000 people, or lower. Number 6, Massachusetts. Massachusetts posted a total safety score of 60.02 in 2022, which ranked as the 6th safest state in the U.S. Massachusetts ranks 1st for road safety, 5th for financial safety, 7th for personal safety, and 11th for emergency preparedness. If not for a troubling workplace safety ranking of 42nd, Massachusetts could well have been the safest state in the U.S. Massachusetts ranks among the country's most educated states and has one of the highest median household incomes of any state. This enables Massachusetts to have one of the highest percentages of adults with rainy day funds. Massachusetts also has very few uninsured residents and a low rate of traffic-related fatalities. It is another of the healthiest states in the country. Number 5, Hawaii. The 5th highest score of 2022 went to Hawaii, the Aloha State, which ranked 4th in emergency preparedness and landed in the top 14 in every category but road safety. Hawaii has one of the lowest rates of violent crime in the country, as well as some of the lowest rates of gun ownership and gun deaths. Hawaii's incarceration rate is also low. Hawaii is also considered to be one of the healthiest states in the U.S. and has the country's highest life expectancy. Number 4, Utah. Utah ranked 4th on the 2022 safest states list with a score of 63.48. Utah ranks 2nd for both financial safety and workplace safety, 5th for emergency preparedness, and 7th for road safety. Utah is tied with North Dakota, Vermont, New Hampshire, Hawaii, and Iowa for the lowest unemployment rate. Utah has the 4th lowest total loss from climate disasters per capita, and the lowest percentage of drunk driving fatalities in the U.S. Law enforcement credits the community for looking out for each other and being involved in keeping the community safe. Number 3, New Hampshire. New Hampshire's 2022 score was 63.99, making it the third safest state in the U.S. New Hampshire ranked first for financial safety, third for emergency preparedness, and fourth for personal safety. New Hampshire has a very low murder rate, the second fewest assaults per capita. The overall violent crime rate is 1.7 incidents per 1,000, tied with Vermont and 2 points below the national rate. The state also has one of the lowest unemployment rates in the country, in league with North Dakota, Vermont, Utah, Hawaii, and Iowa. Number 2, Maine. With a score of 66.95, Maine was 2022's second safest U.S. state. Maine ranks first for emergency preparedness, second for road safety, and third for personal safety. Maine has the lowest number of assaults per capita of any state in the U.S., as well as the lowest overall violent crime rate and the fourth lowest property crime rate. Like New Hampshire and Vermont, Maine's homicide rate is among the lowest in the country. Number 1, Vermont. Vermont was the safest state in the U.S. in 2023, with a total score of 68.79. Vermont ranks second for personal and residential safety and first for workplace safety. Vermont has one of the lowest unemployment rates in the country, has the third lowest share of uninsured people, and has the second fewest assaults per capita. Vermont's violent crime rate is 1.7 incidents per 1,000 people, 2 points below the national rate. Vermont is also considered one of the healthiest states in the U.S.